Here the science of knowledge becomes incapable of meditation. There is a parav in reality, from my principles. The main dimensions are present. There is an infinite vast physical dimension. Many minor dimensions of the physical dimension are also present. The word of all the living things of all creation comes only in the general physical dimension. On the basis of the same dimension, the session of intelligence exists to understand. In the first stage of knowledge, science is a thought arising out of imagination. On the basis of the nature of intelligence of each person, 60,000 thoughts arise every day. The memory of the intellect is the nature of the fund. Clarity arguments are capable of being proven by facts. The one who is not proved, is accepted as a form of spiritual tradition, rule of limitation, and curbed. To understand that, he has been called the word Rab. The one who discusses that word is addressed equally with the word Guru, whose importance has been described as infinite from the word Rab by the personalities of the past. In the last minor dimension of the infinite vast physical dimension, infinite subtle axes are present even from the molecule, in which after descending, in which the intellect, nature, infinite material science, the existence of the universe ceases to exist, becomes in reality forever. Do not solve the mystery full of mystery. Try to become an effort from the 14 pair, the wisest person with the intellect as the most intelligent person. The axis should be visible in front of the open subtle eye. The axes are visible in front of the axes. The physical vans have been created. The physical body has been giving importance to the 5 knowledge senses. The physical body has been giving importance to the 5 knowledge senses. To understand the subtle world, there is a conscious conscience. The depth of the intellect is meditation, in whose illusion one is entangled on the basis of imagination and dies. Only after eliminating the whole material existence can always remain in reality by understanding oneself. Undoubtedly anyone with simple intuitive qualities is alive with my principles. I live, there are nothing there. Even infinite micro-axis is not present even from the molecule. Understanding the dimensions of the physical world, the attitude itself ends. Every instinct of the intellect is removed forever. Many beliefs of ATT have been kept in the form of faith in the memory fund of the intellect. The book is the biggest obstacle in understanding myself. Simple Sahaj means keeping the memory corpus of the intellect empty to understand the subtlety. It is here that garbage makes you intelligent from intelligence and some others get entangled instead of understanding. Who pushes the best of man into the hypocrisy, drama, illusion, hypocrisy. Past is a history from which a lot can be learned, but it is established as a belief from which no one can recover from any undertaking. Recognition is a blind faith fanaticism. Those who are included in every religion and religion organization, from which only the words are mainly considered, the meaning of logic facts ends. Due to which instead of building a new world, we push our own new generation back centuries. In the first phase of faith, the process of establishing the child from the very beginning of the child starts. Which means that even the one who has faith in him has faith so much honorable honey, there is no such honey in the world. Whatever he says, the book is true, there is no repeat in it, there is no place for thinking in it, there is no need for logic facts. Every word of it itself is a testimony. Who gets entangled in such a confused trap? By cutting words from above, fear is made mentally frightened by putting fear. That his punishment is not even punished. He who has faith in him, keeps following the rules of his faith, then the all best thing of the universe and you yourself should be the best. Which is established according to the tradition of tradition. Every person in the whole creation is born on the basis of the rules of nature. The best of all, capable and capable, have been born. The best of all doubts are not even a place for doubt. Because the clarity of this is also very clear to every person. This important fact has been accepted by all the personalities of the past and is also described by them. Only a tradition conducted by people with some interests has been established falsely with false imaginative rules. Those who use words like faith, love, trust, impress people with their words and get caught in their woven net by attracting simple easy people according to their words. Only for fame, reputation, daulat beg. Real 1. There is no way of travel. There is an understanding after deviating from every instinct of the intellect. 2. There is no name to find or get something, because surely nothing has ever been lost. 3. The Lord Guru is not even a fit for the disciple, because when one has to completely deviate from the memory of one's own intellect, then the other does not mean at all. 4. There is no praise or glory to others. After reality, when there is infinite itself in infinite subtleness, there is no place even for an infinite subtle access even from the molecule. So praise of others is only the material stored from the memory fund of the intellect. 5. The overall existence of physics ends. After reality, the very small dimension of physics dimension is present for reality. After that, the existence of the intellect also ends completely. It is impossible to come back to normal personality. The material world is one dimension, the understanding of the intellect, whereas the real is the infinite subtle understanding. Knowledge, science, meditation is just a dimension of physical, which can be understood by being intelligent from intelligence. The whole creation of nature can be understood with every intellect. The instincts of the intellect are seriously working on the basis of each person's curiosity. 6. After understanding oneself, nothing remains to be understood in the whole universe, because the last small dimension of the physical dimension has reached reality through the solar of the last small dimension of the physical dimension. The universe came into existence. That's why there is an understanding of the whole creation. After the reality, the whole creation understands the real realization of the whole creation. 7. After reality, no person can hide anything, because so much subtlety is deep that the existence of time also ends. There is the ability to visit millions of universes throughout the eyelid. 8. Understand yourself. Each person lies to himself. So what can he do to others? Because in the first phase, the tendency of the intellect is proved to be worthwhile in pursuing selfish interests. Only after reality, all creation, biology, meditation, knowledge, nature, body, intellect, life, death, can be seen clearly and understood. Ever since a person has come into existence, the material dimensions have not been able to come out of the creation, not even a little detail will be found in any book. Because reality is only my achievement. Reality is capable of giving propensity to the real living understanding. There is confusion after death. On the basis of my principles, any simple easy person is able to understand himself, the best capable of understanding himself, without any other's intervention, instructions, help. The infinite material world has come into existence from infinite possibilities. If any one of the possibilities had become even a little high and low in the happening of any one possibilities, then today or ever we would not have been the supreme beings of the whole universe on this very beautiful earth. The entire infinite material creation is always temporary with infinite dimensions and possibilities in the thunder with temporary elements. In the memory cell of the intellect, every mystery of the existence of the whole creation is in the subtle cells. Everyone knows very closely and understands very well and has the ability to clarify with contemplation. As far as one can understand, that possibility will be happening somewhere in the entire material creation. But whatever is happening in the infinite vast temporary creation from the temporary elements, only because of the turmoil of nature, which are understood by the intellect. The nature of each person is private capital worth time thinking. The nature of different persons depends on the warmth of different houses. Everything that is clearly happening in nature is based on intelligence. The intellect and nature are equally determined. Everyone naturally prioritizes their own nature. Any person takes someone serious only as much interest as it is worth winning. As a whole, according to his own nature, he takes decisions only after thinking and thinking. Every person is capable of adapting the nature of nature according to his nature. I am always in reality with my principles. On the basis of my principles, the entire infinite vast material world is able to understand many reasons for the existence of the universe passing through many dimensions, if by impartiality we seriously consider ourselves a part of it. So the caste religion, the religion of the religion, the earth, the solar system will also start looking very small, and the ability to understand increases. Which means that we should take more steps to eradicate the existence of the physical creation or ourselves. As we grow further, then we reach the solar of the infinite subtle. Further there is infinite subtlety, which is infinite times more subtle than the atom, which is infinitely more subtle than the atom. Existence ends and no one can ever come to a normal situation again. That is called reality. From the book itself, the infinite material vast creation came into existence. There is only one reason to come into existence. Understanding it, can be absorbed again in it. Any simple easy person can live in an instant, understanding from himself forever with his own undertaking forever without any other's intervention K. Every person himself is capable of being able to understand himself. What are egos? The importance of incorporating the entire creation into nature in itself is called a universal subtle form. Here the science of knowledge